Hi there, I'm Jamie Taylor. Welcome to Your Health Matters, brought to you by Kingman Regional Medical Center, your community-owned hospital. As you know, this program focuses each week on different healthcare issues relevant to you or your family. We have different guests each week that will answer questions that you might have. I've got a great guest for the program today, so stay tuned. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Teri Williams. She's the communications specialist, part of the PR team at Kingman Regional. Thanks for being on the show today, Teri.
Glad to be here.
So we're going to talk about October, which is one busy month for the PR department and for Kingman, because we keep the whole community involved in this.
Yes,
so let's talk about what we've got going on.
Well, as you know, October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and here at KRMC we have many breast cancer programs, and so we kind of celebrate the month and try to bring about awareness about breast cancer in the community.
And it starts from the very beginning of the month when we had the rodeo. We did Tough Enough to Wear Pink.
Yes.
I love watching those cowboys in pink shirts.
They're great.
They are. And of course the majority of the monies that they raise from that come back to our Catch It Early program or to the Kingman Cancer Care Unit.
Yes, yes.
So that's the kickoff.
That's the kickoff, and then we have several things that will be going on all month that are fundraisers for our Catch It Early program. And just so that the audience knows what this program is to help women who can't afford regular screening, or if they have high insurance or high deductibles on their insurance. Our Catch It Early program is aimed at helping every woman in our community receive the breast health services they need.
So those mammographies, that
mammograms and other screening services for women.
Okay.
Yes.
And you know, on a personal basis, just how critical it is for us to catch that early.
Yes, I do. The program started, my mother was a breast cancer survivor. She had breast cancer 20 years ago, and at that time, almost a miracle, they caught it early. And I named the program Catch It Early because they caught it early. She never really missed a beat, and she continued and is here to this day.
New resident of Kingman.
And a new resident of Kingman, yes.
That's awesome.
And it even got more personal a month ago. As everyone knows, breast cancer tends to run in families, and I found out that I now have breast cancer. And again, it was another instance where we caught it early. And I'm healthy, I'm doing well. I will be starting breast cancer treatment here within a couple weeks. And from every indication, we got it early. I had surgery, nothing was found in my lymph nodes. And so now, I can't even emphasize enough how important it is that women, any woman over 40, get their annual mammogram. If it's detected in a mammogram early before you have any symptoms, it really is a curable disease. It's something that it's not fun to go through, but certainly it could be much worse if it were caught later.
The outcomes would be totally different.
Much different.
Right, and so that's where we have our whole Catch It Early theme that comes from it.
Absolutely. It's kind of funny how things come around, and catching it early has a whole new meaning for me now.
Right. Well, and all of our programs during this month are based around that theme of catching it early.
Yes.
And we do fundraisers to help provide funding for that program.
Yes, we do.
And October, of course, one of the things we're doing in October is the $55 mammograms.
Yes. We have several programs for women who are uninsured or underinsured. We work along with the Well Woman Health Check program to provide free mammograms for women who can't otherwise afford them. But then there's kind of a group in the middle that have high deductible insurance that they may not be able to afford or whatever. So through our Catch It Early program, we offer mammograms for $55 during the month of October. So
that's a great deal.
It is a great great deal. And I know that, again, you know, there's a lot of barriers out there that prevent women from seeking the care they need. But again, I can't emphasize enough how important that we help every single woman in this community get in for those annual mammograms.
Right. So even if a woman herself has had hers on a regular basis, I know, I'm sure every woman out there has at least one friend that they know that hasn't had one recently.
Exactly.
And there's no excuse, especially during the month of October, why they can't get in and get that done.
Exactly. And I think another important thing to mention is what we have here at KRMC. We have technology here called 3D tomosynthesis, which really, and to my knowledge, there's only 2 places in Phoenix. It's not available yet in Las Vegas, anywhere in the surrounding area. And what this technology, it's mammography technology, and it's no different when a woman goes in and gets a mammogram. It doesn't feel any different. The difference is in the technology is that it does 3D images, and I can say that in my case they found my cancer with that technology, and I know for a fact, according to the radiologists and my doctors, they wouldn't have seen it yet had it not been for that technology.
Wow. So a regular mammogram, it wouldn't have shown up.
It wouldn't have shown up in a regular mammogram. Right. And there's reasons for that I won't go into here, but it is such a resource that we have this technology here, and we offer, so all our screening mammograms are done with this 3D technology. And to back up a little bit, the reason why this works, or why it's so much better, is that regular mammograms are an X-ray, and we've all seen X-ray images, and it's a two-dimensional picture. With this 3D technology, it's more like a CT scan where it takes pictures in layers. And so the radiologist is able to remove layer after layer and examine underlying layers in the breast tissue.
So it goes deeper.
It goes deeper, and the visual goes deeper.
Right,
of course not for the woman, that she's not going to have any difference.
Right.
But yes, it's, and so we can detect breast cancers earlier than ever before with this technology. And again, the whole thing comes down to is the earlier you catch it, the better your outcomes. The better your outcomes, the better the treatment, the better everything is. It really doesn't have to be a big deal. And in my case, it really isn't. So we're just fortunate, and I have to say I'm just really thankful for the technology, and then Dr. Joe Hansen with his expertise. And a lot of people don't understand also that here at KRMC, our radiologists are from Mayo Clinic, and Dr. Joe Hansen, who is the radiologist for breast imaging, is one of the top experts in the country. He was like one of the first 3, right, that was even trained in that tomosynthesis. He trained, he did his fellowship training at Massachusetts General Hospital, where this tomosynthesis technology was developed, and so he was in on the ground floor with this, and it's because of him we have this technology here, and then with his expertise. So I have to say I truly owe my life to Dr. Joe Hansen and this technology.
We're blessed, no doubt about it, on many folds.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Absolutely.
So as we said, all of the things that we're doing in October are really geared around building awareness for the women in the community to make sure they know about the Catch It Early program, the importance of it, and then raising monies to help cover the costs of some of that associated with it.
Absolutely.
So let's start. We talked about the tough enough to wear pink at the rodeo, but then it goes from there.
Well, let's talk about a few of the fundraisers that will be going on all month. And if we could just lift this quilt up.
This beautiful quilt.
This beautiful quilt was made by our Director of Nutrition Services here at the hospital, and handmade. Is just gorgeous on the back.
What does that say on the back? Something about
it says
positively pink. A quilt to warm your body and comfort your soul. Designed and quilted by Robin Z. Rush. KRMC, Kingman, Arizona, October 2012.
Yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome.
So anyway, we're selling raffle tickets for this quilt. It will be on display at the KRMC Imaging Center, and people who are interested in purchasing a raffle ticket for it can go to the Imaging Center and purchase those.
And how much are they?
They are $5 for one or $20 for six.
All right, that's a good deal.
Yeah, and it's a beautiful keepsake, and I have to tell you, I've bought quite a few tickets myself.
I bet you have. You plan to have that hanging.
Yeah.
That's great. And if they have questions about it, they could call you,
They can call me.
What's your number?
My number is area code 928-681-5061.
5061. Okay, so that's to buy raffle tickets. And that's going. And when are we doing the drawing for that? Is that the end of the month?
The drawing will be on October 31st.
Okay,
so
they got
at
the
the
whole
end of the
month
month,
October.
the whole month of October to buy tickets for that. And again, the proceeds go to our Catch It Early program to provide breast health services to women in our area.
Okay, very good. So what else?
Well, I have to look at my sheet here.
We have a whole list of things.
We have a whole sheet. We mentioned the $55 mammograms that we'll be offering all through the month of October. And again, those can, if women are interested in that, and I think it's important for women to know that if they have a local doctor, they can self-refer. If it's been a year since their last mammogram, they can just call our imaging center and schedule a mammogram.
That is good for them to know.
And and I apologize, I didn't bring the number for the imaging center.
But they can call you again,
but they can call me,
and
I will give you the number. Yes.
Okay.
And the other fundraising event that will be going on all month is our Ribbon of Lights.
Yes.
And if people who have drive down Stockton Hill Road in Kingman, you'll notice on the front side of the hospital a great big pink ribbon that is lit with all kinds of lights. Every one of those light bulbs represent a person in our community who's been touched by breast cancer.
Right.
And people can purchase a light bulb for $5, and again, the proceeds go to our Catch It Early program.
Great.
And again, they can contact me for those.
Okay. And that kind of ties into our community Go Pink Day.
Exactly. On October 12th, we are challenging the community to go pink in any way that you can. Wear pink, decorate your offices pink, decorate the outside of your offices pink, however you can show your support for breast cancer awareness.
Okay.
And
then take a picture.
Take a picture. And then there will be a contest judging the best, most pink organization, and that judging will occur later on in the month. And by the end of the month, we'll announce the winner, and whoever wins receives the pink ribbon of lights.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So the first year we did it was Martin Swanee, and I saw it when I was there for the chili feed the other night. They had it up lit and all proud of it. And then the second year, last year, was Kingman Academy of Learning. The middle school won it. So it'll be fun to see who does it this year, who wins. Right. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll come back and we can talk about that a little bit more and the other things going on this month.
Very good.
Okay, so stay tuned. We've got a lot more to talk about Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We'll be back right after these messages. Welcome back to Your Health Matters. My guest today is Teri Williams, Communications Specialist in the PR Department at KRMC. And we've been talking about breast cancer awareness in October and all the events that we have going on. So we were just talking about that pink ribbon that's going to be showing up on Stockton Hill Road during the whole month of October. And that on October 12th, people can decorate, dress up, and take a picture. I don't know if we mentioned they can call Scott Kern at 681-8656. Can you tell I give Scott's number out a lot? But they can call him and get his email and send him the picture.
Right.
We'll have that contest, and then at the end of the month, the lucky winner will get the 3rd ribbon.
Right.
Our goal is to someday have a Pepto-Bismol stream down
There you
Stockton
go.
Hill Road.
And throughout the rest of Kingman
That's
and
right.
hopefully all of Mojave County.
There you go. So we talked about that and the quilt, but there's some other fundraising that we're doing as well, and some tasty ones.
Yes.
What's that?
Our nutrition services department every year cooks, bakes,
bakes.
whatever, freshly made cookies that are to die for.
It's Victoria's cookies.
Yes.
Oh.
And we sell cookie jars filled with freshly baked cookies, and
With the pink ribbon.
with the pink ribbon, and at all of the October events that we'll be talking about, those will be on sale. And also they're on sale at our cafeteria for $10 a jar. They're great jars, by the way, for other things after the cookies are
Otis
gone.
Spunkmeyer, right? Isn't
yes,
that the
Otis Spunkmeyer cookie jars. And so, again, the proceeds for those sales also go to our
Catch It Early program. Okay, very good. So there's 3 different ways that people can help.
Yes.
Help us with the funding of those programs. It's the quilt raffle, the light bulbs, or the cookie jars.
Exactly.
And they can call
or
you,
all 3.
Or all
Okay,
3.
yeah.
Absolutely. You can hang it, taste it, and see it. Oh,
There
no.
you go.
So again, what's your number, Terry, if they want to call you about that?
My number is 928-681-5061.
5061. Okay, well, so that's the fundraising arm, but we have a lot of other events going on throughout the months
Yes.
that we're bringing awareness about breast cancer. So what else? Talk about that.
Well, we'll just kind of go in order. We talked about our Go Pink Day on October 12th, that we're hoping that everyone in the community will dress pink.
Right.
And then on October, the evening of October 10th, for people who have not seen this, it's amazing. It's called the Pink Fire Truck Tour. That will be coming through Kingman on the evening of October 10th, which is a Wednesday. I think it starts at 5 o'clock. This is sponsored in coordination with the City of Kingman.
Okay.
And what it involves is there's a group of firefighters out of Phoenix area that tour the country in pink fire trucks to raise awareness about cancer, all cancers.
Okay.
And people, as they go on the tour, people sign these fire trucks. Well, they tour all year, and then on their way back, they stop by Kingman on their way back to Phoenix. And by that time, the fire trucks are just filled with signatures and well wishes from people all over the country.
How cool.
And again, it brings awareness to how personal and how touched all of us are by cancer.
Right.
And it's a moving thing. There will be a parade down Beale Street starting at 5 o'clock that ends in Locomotive Park.
Okay.
And then at the park, the mayor will be signing a declaration and again, for support of cancer survivors and their families. And then KRMC will have a table there. There'll be lots of information about cancer, and then also a fundraiser for the Kingman Cancer Care Unit.
Okay, very
and
good.
the Kingman Cancer Care Unit is an amazing organization here in Kingman that provides all kinds of support, everything for
cancer patients.
For cancer patients that they need, if they need transportation to treatments, if they need wigs after chemo, prescriptions, whatever. And it's a huge nonprofit organization that really can use our dollars.
Right,
So
and like our Catch It Early program, all those funds stay here in Kingman.
Yes.
That they raise,
yes,
and that's really important.
Stays
for
in the
people to
community.
know.
Absolutely.
Okay, so the next.
So the next, on Thursday, October 18th, this will be the 3rd year we've done this. We will be having a luncheon for breast cancer survivors, and it's free to those survivors, a free lunch. We have speakers who have amazing inspirational stories, and then in addition some entertainment and wonderful food, and just
we got food by Chef Gall.
Food by Chef Gall, and so it's quite an event.
Great.
And it's a celebration of survivorship,
Very
and a celebration of strength. There's something about this disease that kind of brings out the best in people, and you see that at this event. And so for women, anyone that is a survivor of breast cancer is free. They're welcome to go. I just need an RSVP to me by October 15th, and if they could call me at the same number, 928-681-5061.
Okay, very good. And that's at noon on the 18th.
At noon on the 18th.
And it'll be in the Wellness Center of the Delhi Web Wellness Center Conference.
Yes.
Okay.
In the, no, actually, we're moving it this year.
Oh.
We have so many survivors that we've outgrown our space, and so we will be having it at the KRMC East lobby.
Oh, okay. So that's the Wallapai Mountain
Former
campus. Okay, very good.
And then last but not least, we have our Women's Health Expo on October 20th. October 20th.
That's right.
And this is a huge event. I can't even remember. I think this is like the 10th annual or 15th annual or something. We hold it every year.
For sure, I know, because I've been doing it since I started. And I think we have over 50 different vendors that are going to be here.
Different vendors, a lot of different health information, health screenings, a lot of free screenings, bone density, blood pressure, those types of things, and
lots of information,
and flu shots, which is another thing that's very important for everybody in the community. To immunize against the flu, and food and prizes and tons of information and just a lot of fun. And that is open to the public,
and it's free. From 9 to 1 on October 20th. And another thing we're going to be doing, I think, during that time is providing some tours. A lot of our doctors have moved in the medical professional
that's been
center.
Here knows
yes,
that.
I know. And so they've been moving around different offices, new, remodeled, and so we're going to be providing tours throughout the day that people can come and find their doctor, like, well, he used to be in Suite 201, but now he's down. So help them find their doctor's office and get a chance to see them at the same time. So it'll be a fun, busy day.
Oh, it's a fun, busy day, and just a real opportunity to find out what's going on in our community as far as health services. And in fact, that's one other thing I'd like to mention is that I'm also involved in a separate process having to do where KRMC has partnered with the Mojave County Department of Public Health, and we're doing a community health survey. We're in the process of evaluating and looking at health in our community. It's a first. It's never been done where we're getting health statistics or looking at the health statistics in our area, but then also asking the community for input and on what they see their health needs.
We're actually asking them. We're not just guessing that we think we know what they need. We're asking them what are their health care needs.
And there'll be much more announced about that in November, but there will be one of the things that already in conversations with community members that's coming out a lot is that a lot of people are simply unaware of what's available here. And
so I hate to cut in there, Terry, but we're probably going to have you back on the show again because there's just so much to talk about. So your number one more time.
Okay. It's 928-681-5061.
Okay, so get that number, write it down, call Terry if you have any questions. We'll be back next week with another great guest. Thanks for joining us today.